January of 1967, NASA prepared to launch Apollo 1, but tragedy struck. A fire during a launch rehearsal test on the pad killed astronauts Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee. With less than 3 years left in President Kennedy's deadline, some believe that Project Apollo was doomed. But the accident forced NASA to regroup and redesign the Apollo spacecraft to make it safer. It also perfected the mammoth Saturn V rocket, the most powerful rocket built thus far. When NASA administrators received intelligence that the Soviets were planning a manned mission to orbit the moon, they boldly decided to get there first. On Christmas Eve 1968, the Apollo 8 crew of Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Anders became the first humans to orbit the moon. Emerging from the far side of the moon, they marked the historic occasion by reading from the book of Genesis, chapter 1. The triumph of Apollo 8 occurred during a time of great strife in America. The Vietnam War, assassinations, and racial divisions had torn the country apart. But on Christmas Eve, Americans finally had something to celebrate. A stranger later sent a telegram to Borman with the message, "Thank you, Apollo 8. You saved 1968."